Hello, this is Scott. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I cover a variety of different data science and analytics topics, everything from open discussions and forums to software demonstrations. I've been doing quite a few software demonstrations lately, and specifically right now doing multivariate visualization in R. So with that, please join my channel, by the way. And then with that, specifically, let's look at continuing our being able to amend data on the fly with R into these visualizations. So if you were with me last time, I spoke about subsetting and using the within the interface itself, the visual interface within R, creating these subsets and being able to cut and create panels, etc., based on that. Today we're going to talk about shingles, and so I went ahead and put a definition here for a shingle. It's data structure used in Trellis, right? These panel type plots, and so it's a generalization of continuous variables, and you can have a numeric variable with some possibly overlapping intervals. So hopefully that'll make more sense as we move along. But to start off with, if I just look at the this earthquake data that we've looked at before, and I create a plot here across the different times, I can create trellises to make this information more interpretable to me. And so one of the ways to do this is something like this. So I'm going to create equal interval counts, right? So I'm going to use this mag variable, which is a numeric variable, and I'm going to put in equal counts. I'm creating shingles here. I'm going to create 10 of those with an overlap of 20%, which means that the categories, the number of observations in each category will be the same, and there is opportunity to overlap between the two, right? So if I look at the summary of that, here are my different intervals, right? And so what it tries to do is it tries to equal out these observations as much as possible, but you can see that there is an overlap of 20% between the different intervals. And just so that you know, you can make this negative so that you're forcing a gap between the intervals as well. So another way to look at that in tabular form is with this command right here, and so I can see the intervals that have been created. But we're about visualization, so let's do a couple of things. Let's just stick this in into a reference for plot, and then I'm going to create this bwplot that we've seen before. And so I can see these boxes across those 10 shingles that I created, and the number of stations reporting across the various magnitudes. I can plot those as well in a level plot like this. We've seen several different of those, and so really, once I've created these shingles, then I can use those within all the techniques that we've kind of been talking about before. Here's the trellis with the different panels, and then one more is this box plot. So anyway, I know that's pretty quick, but again, it's not about the visualization here. We've seen these plots before. It's mainly about this concept of creating these shingles. And then next time, we'll be looking a little bit differently. I want to cut it off here, just keep things short, and I hope to see you there.